10 people have died as a train has derailed in Muzaffarnagar in Uttar Pradesh. 12 coaches of the train have derailed. 60 people have been injured so far. These are the visuals we're getting you from the site. The incident took place in Khatoli in Muzaffarnagar, barely about 100 kilometers from the national capital. The train was headed from Puri in Odisha to Haridwar in Uttarakhand. We know that 10 people have been killed so far and that rescue operations are underway. Alok Pandey now joins us. Alok, the Railway Minister has ordered an inquiry into this train derailment to ascertain its cause. But do we know so far what the likely cause is?
No, we don't, Sarah. I think it's just been 3 to 4 hours since this train has derailed, and the first focus at the moment of the authorities is to carry out relief and rescue. We are told that rescue work is still on, and authorities both in Lucknow and towards Western UP have told us that it will take some time before these rescue operations are over, and only then will they be able to start even some kind of a preliminary inquiry into what happened. But what we do know is, as you pointed out, this is the Puri-Haridwar Kalinga Express, Utkal Kalinga Express, and one thing that we've heard is that it derailed near Khatoli, a station where it does not stop. So it would be safe to imagine that it would have been traveling at a fair speed. Some coaches of the train tilted to one side, about 6 coaches, whereas 8 went off the rails and 1 or 2 went over each other. One coach also went and banged into a house that was next to the track. At the moment, we have confirmed that 10 deaths have happened and that at least 50 to 60 people are critical. We are being told that ambulances, ration, etc. are being rushed to the spot. Cranes are being used to try and lift that bogie. That is a visual from earlier. That is a visual from about 3 to 4 hours ago that we are playing right now. But at the moment, people who are there are telling us that cranes have arrived on the spot and they are trying to lift these bogies that you see, mangled bogies. And gas cutters are being used to try and get into each and every compartment to see that every person is rescued. Till about 30 minutes ago, I was getting shots from my local reporters there, where you could see gas cutters being used and you could see people trapped inside. So it would be safe to assume that it will take some time before the rescue operations are over, and the death toll could also rise. However, the confirmed numbers at the moment are that 10 people are dead and another 50, 60 people are critical. About the causes, like I said, it would be a little premature to speculate. There's some word going around that, there could have been some kind of damage to the tracks. There's some other speculation going around that there could have been repair work that was on the tracks and that the railways did not flag this with the coach, with the driver. But again, that is highly implausible. And like I said, at the moment, it's difficult to speculate because relief and rescue work has not ended right now. Ambulances and other material is being rushed in from all across Western Uttar Pradesh, including towns like Meerut and Saharanpur. The good thing, if I can say, is that there are some big hospitals in the area, including in Meerut, which is a big city very close to Delhi. And so a lot of the patients have also been rushed there.
Correct. Also, like we're saying, it's just about 100 kilometers away from the national capital. NDRF teams can all get there easily in terms of distance. As you're pointing out, cranes are already there. But the fact that nightfall has fallen, is that likely to hinder the rescue operations too?
The railways and the Uttar Pradesh police says that they have sent in, Sarah, an adequate number of lights, and these are big lights, those big lights that you have in the night when rescue operations are carried out, and they are saying that if necessary, they will work through the night to try and get as many people out as possible. And they say that at the moment it's very difficult for them to actually say how many people could be trapped inside, how many people have been rescued. But like I said, the confirmed number that has been given to us is that 10 people have died so far and about 50 to 60 are injured, and these are seriously injured patients, and these are patients who have been rushed to either the Khatoli hospital or to the Meerut Medical College and Hospital. There's another big hospital in Saharanpur which is not very far away. So this is where the injured are being taken. Like I said, this is a fluid situation and it could change in the next few hours, and perhaps, we hope not, of course, but perhaps the death toll could rise. So at the moment, the railway, the Uttar Pradesh police, all of them keeping a track. A team of the Uttar Pradesh anti-terror squad, which is stationed in Noida, which is a suburb of Delhi, has also been rushed to the spot. Now, there is nothing to suggest at the moment, may I clarify, that there was any kind of suspicious activity involved. But because that team is available in Noida and because there have been past instances where questions have been raised about damage to tracks that have led to derailment in Uttar Pradesh, that's why that team, a 10-member team, has been sent there to carry out a preliminary inquiry. Again, I will repeat that at the moment, there is nothing to suggest that there could be anything related to terror involved in this, but the police, because the team is available and it is on call, they have sent it to the spot and they say that it will carry out a thorough inquiry.